Hello friends, today we embark on a fascinating linguistic journey exploring English pronouns. Specifically, we'll be focusing on he, his, him, himself, she, her, hers and herself. But what exactly are pronouns, you may wonder? Well, pronouns are words we use in place of a noun, helping us avoid repetition and making our sentences smoother. They're the secret sauce that makes the English language flow naturally. Now, let's dive into our main pronouns for today. We start with the pronouns used for males: he, his, him, and himself. Let's dive in. First up is he. He is what we call a subject pronoun. It's used when the male person or animal is the one doing the action. For example, he runs fast. Here, he is the one doing the action of running. Next, we have his, a possessive pronoun. It shows that something belongs to the person we're talking about. Let's use it in a sentence. This is his book. In this case, the book belongs to him, hence we use his. Moving on to him, an object pronoun. We use him when the male person or animal is the receiver of the action. For instance, I gave the book to him. Here, him is receiving the book. Finally, we come to himself, a reflexive pronoun. It's used when the male person or animal is doing something to himself. For example, he cut himself while cooking. In this sentence, he is the one who got cut and the action is happening to himself. These pronouns might seem tricky at first, but they are simply tools to help us build clear sentences. Whether you're describing what someone is doing, who owns something, who's receiving something, or an action that affects the doer, these four pronouns will come in handy. Remember, practice makes perfect, so keep practicing these pronouns in different sentences. Now, let's move on to the pronouns used for females: she, her, hers, and herself. She is a subject pronoun. It's used to replace the name of a female subject in a sentence. For example, instead of saying, Sarah is a doctor, you can say, she is a doctor. Next is her, an object pronoun. Her replaces the name of a female person that something is done to. Let's say, I gave the book to Sarah. We can replace Sarah with her and say, I gave the book to her. Moving on, we have hers, a possessive pronoun. Hers is used to show that something belongs to a female person. For instance, if a book belongs to Sarah, you could say, the book is hers. Lastly, we have herself, a reflexive pronoun. Herself is used when a female person is both the subject and the object of a sentence. For example, if Sarah is looking at herself in the mirror, you would say, she is looking at herself in the mirror. To recap, she is a subject pronoun. Her is an object pronoun, hers is a possessive pronoun, and herself is a reflexive pronoun. Each has its own role in a sentence, helping to make our language clearer and more interesting. Well done, you're doing a great job. Keep practicing these pronouns as well. Now that we've covered all these pronouns, let's revisit what we've learned. We've seen how he, his, him, and himself are used when referring to a male subject, and she, her, hers, and herself when the subject is female. For instance, he lost his keys, or she loves her new book. It's all about context and agreement. Keep practicing and you'll master these pronouns in no time. Remember, every great English speaker was once a beginner like you, so keep going.